Hello, 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 y'all, and welcome with Cooking with Camille. I'm your hostess, Camille, and today we're going to do some soup. It's cold outside, but it's soup on the inside. We're going to make some, um, let me think what I'm going to make. We're going to make some hamburger beef barley. No, hamburger barley soup. Hamburger barley soup. Probably know where I got that name from because instead of using beef barley, we're going to use hamburger. We had to go the cheap way because I can't afford the beef, so we're going to do hamburger. So it's always good to try something different. So let's try something different and use hamburger. So you're going to need some barley. I got some barley right here. I got 2 stalks of celery cut, diced up. I got 1 onion diced up over here. And I got 1 large piece of garlic diced up. Gonna need a bag of frozen peas, a bag of frozen carrots. I got a can of stewed diced tomatoes, Italian style, with basil, garlic, and oregano. You're gonna need some. I got some pasta sauce, some marinated sauce. You're gonna need some beef base. Okay, any kind of beef base. How about a half a teaspoon of ground pepper? We're going to need about a tablespoon of Italian seasoning. You're going to need about a half a teaspoon of rosemary. We're going to use a teaspoon of basil leaves. And we're going to use a teaspoon of each of garlic powder and onion powder. Okay? Okay. There we go. Right now I got the pot on boiling to get ready to put my beef base in there to get the flavor that we want. And we're going to saute our onions and peppers. I'm going to get my skillet that I like to saute in. I don't know why, but this is my favorite skillet. I put a tablespoon of olive oil in there so we can fry our peppers, not peppers, our onion and celery and garlic, okay? I'm thinking about, do I want to put some peppers in there? Let me think. You know me, y'all. I'm extra. Okay, first of all, I'm going to get some beef base, and we're going to put in the water. We're going to put let's try 1 tablespoon and let it dissolve in there. And if we need more, we can always add more to it. And then we're going to start frying. And you know me, y'all. I got a pepper. Okay, in this pan, we're going to dump our 2 stalks of celery and our 1 small onion and our 1 large garlic. If you don't have a large garlic, then use 2 cloves of garlic. And you know what? I had some cut up peppers, and I finished cutting them. They were half peppers, so I got a yellow pepper and a red pepper. You can do it if you want. If not, you don't have to worry about it. If you got a green one, use a green one. I just had red and yellow before they started. I didn't want them to get slimy, so I did that. And we're also going to need, I got 5 potatoes. Get some potatoes. We're going to put potatoes in. I got Yukon potatoes, so it won't take long. So right here, we're going to add just a little bit of our onion powder, and we're going to add the rest of it in our meat. A little bit of our garlic powder, the rest of it in our meat. Italian seasoning, a little bit of that one, just to flavor the vegetables. And our pepper, and the rest of it going in our meat. And just stir fry it. Let me get a bigger spoon. We're just going to stir fry it till it get brown. Nice, not brown, just nice, everything sauteed and soft. And then we're going to add it to our soup mixture. And we're going to taste stir this and make sure we got our beef base. Taste it to see if it's to the flavor you want. We don't want it too salty. If it's too salty, please add some more water to it. You want it just perfect, just a beef taste. Okay, that's what you want. Okay. I think I got my taste for my beef, but I ate some chocolate, so it's kind of hard to taste it. So, but you can always add it later. Um, these are almost done, and I thought I'd make some soup today because I'm having some teeth worked on tomorrow, so I won't be able to eat nothing. So I have to use eat some soup because don't know how bad the bleeding are. The gums gonna be sore, so soup is the best thing. Okay, we're just gonna add these vegetables to our pot. And let it continue to cook. We're gonna transfer it back over here once our hamburger's done. Okay. Now we're gonna put our burger in here. I'm not gonna put all of it. Just put enough that you need and save some for another day. I'm gonna put about half of this pack in there. About half. That's all I'm gonna do. That's enough hamburger. Okay. And then we're going to add our seasonings to that. Finish our sprinkle our Italian seasoning, our onion powder. This is the rest of it. Our garlic powder, our pepper. Now I'm going to add some rosemary, crushed rosemary to my meat. And then I'm going to add a little bit to my beef base. Altogether, I say about a quarter spoon of rosemary. And then I've got basil. We're going to add, I got basil leaves, crushed basil leaves. We're going to add about a 1 teaspoon, about a half a teaspoon of basil leaves. That's what I add of basil leaves. Already that'll give a good flavor also. Okay, and we're just going to continue to brown our meat. And make sure when you do the garlic powder and onion powder, make sure it's not onion salt and garlic salt because that can make your food salty. Always use the powder, okay? Always use the powder. Like Michaela, when she made that broccoli the other day, she used the garlic salt. And she was wondering why it was so terrible because she put so much salt in it when she made her broccoli. So, but yeah, use garlic powder. But see, you can't. She wanted to go in the cupboard and get it, thinking she know everything, but that was her broccoli. So we're going to continue to stir. And also I got 1 bag of frozen peas and 1 bag of frozen carrots. You can use mixed vegetables if you want, whatever you got in the house. I like using the frozen vegetables because they hold up better than the canned vegetables because the canned vegetables been soaking in the salted water. Some have, and whenever I buy canned vegetables, I always get no salt added, and it holds up better in the soups. Okay, when you're making soups, that's one reason why I use the frozen vegetables. Okay, we're gonna continue to brown this meat. Okay, now we're gonna add our burger. Even if it's not all the way done, it's gonna get done in the juice. We're going to add that. And all those drippings, add that to it. We're going to add our pasta, marinated pasta. Can't even open it. Add the whole bottle. Then rinse it out with a little water. And shake it. And get all that juice out of there. Okay? And stir it up. Then we're going to add our barley and our potatoes. I'm going to peel the potatoes and add the barley and potatoes. Okay, now I cut up 6 potatoes. Let me get this little brown mark I missed off of this one. 6 potatoes. We're going to pour that in there. Cut them up in cubes. Add some barley. Now we're not going to put a lot of barley because barley is like pasta. It swells up. I'll say about a third of a cup. Do a couple of, there we go. Third of a cup, not going to do much. That's good right there. Let's stir it up. And there you got your hamburger, potatoes. Now we're going to add our carrots and our peas. I got the frozen ones. Just add 1 bag of carrots. And we're going to be eating on this for 2 days because I'm not cooking tomorrow. I'm only going to do a half a bag of peas, because I don't want a lot of peas. Just enough for color. And save the other peas for another day. Okay? That's what we do here. And then I'm going to open up the can of tomatoes to add to it. Okay, then we're going to add the 1 can of diced tomatoes with Italian style with basil, garlic, and oregano. This makes it good. Don't drain it. Pour the whole can in there. You don't have to put tomatoes if you don't want, but it makes it taste good. And then we just got it. Look, it looked like a beef stew almost. A beef stew, a hamburger beef stew. But it's going to be hamburger barley soup. That's what we're going to name it. Okay? And we're going to put the lid on there. Turn it on medium and let it cook for about 20 minutes. Okay? And this soup will be done. It takes about an hour altogether. If you have your prep and stuff done, it takes about an hour. Because it's already pre-cooked. You just got to wait on your barley. And then we'll have it. Okay, let's check on it and see how it's doing. Look at it. That barley's coming through. I'm just stirring it up so it don't stick. Stirring it up so it don't stick. So I'm going to let it cook a little longer till the potatoes get done. And if you want to thicken it up, just add a little flour to it. Okay, I got to show y'all what it looked like and plate it up. Because I'm ready to go to bed, get ready for it. So I put it on early. Look at that, y'all. Look like beef stew. But it's hamburger barley soup. Don't that look good? Okay, let's plate it up, y'all. Okay, here it go, y'all. Hamburger barley soup. Look at that, y'all. Looks good. Okay, y'all, this is it. Love y'all. I had to make some soup and get my teeth worked on tomorrow. Hamburger barley